Hello, I'm gonna be doing Danganronpa. I heard a lot about this game. I've been meaning to get around to it. So yeah, I'm really excited because this is a game that has been on my to-do list for the longest time actually. And I'm finally getting around to it because I'm on my, as the title says, I'm on my grind for visual novels. And yeah, AI the Somnium Files really awakened that in me. Not awakened, but you know, on that Monokuma character. I think his name is Monokuma. Massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like this school stands at the center of the entire world. Let me turn down my desktop audio a bit. I'm gonna have to check on that later. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you need to check your privilege. Just kidding. You'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. 1. You have to already be attending high school. 2. You have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself.
Okay, this game does have voice acting. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff like stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at the particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. What's this guy doing here? I mean, look at me, I'm completely ordinary, but still. Here I am, standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. Still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence. It's like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is... Well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. He's on a forum or something? Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who is also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Dude, what are you doing here? With this lineup, why are you here? She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. Okay, I thought this was gonna be the ultimate, like, delinquent. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. Alright. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some... Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of lions. Oh, you feeling like... What was that dude? It wasn't David. That guy, that Bible story, I forget the name. The one that was protected by the... from the lions, when he was thrown into the lion's den. I forget the name. That's the story. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all these ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? Yeah, that's my question too. I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our high school, or our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join as the ultimate lucky student. Okay. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Okay, that explains everything. Well, my initial question at least. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I couldn't just say no. But then actually standing there in front of the school, started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself. I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 AM. The meeting still isn't for a while, but you're probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination. We Undertale now? Just kidding. And tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step towards the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? Guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 AM. Oh, okay, so you got here early then. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Okay, punctual. Makes sense nobody else would be here yet. Okay, yeah, I respect that. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being early. I had plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. Okay, hold on. Things are going down. What the... But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. The next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. An end? At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Welcome to Despair. Prologue. I feel like... I don't know how old Danganronpa is, but... yeah, I'm not gonna nitpick it. I just noticed that the graphic was kind of low res, but that's not really a problem. Me. How do I say that? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. I'm just realizing that the button prompts are... still on mouse. Hold on, I just saved, right? Shit. Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but... what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Ooh, I like that animation. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. Oh, that was the perfect time to reset. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the A button. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L and R buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Ooh, okay. This has some... okay, yeah, so I'm noticing like a... it's not parallax, is it? That effect that I'm thinking of? But it's like a 2D object in a 3D space, layered in front of each other, making the... like, I dig that perspective. I think it might be parallax. Let me look at this. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Dude, why don't you clean it up now? Like, just wipe it off with, like, your sleeve or something? Just gonna leave that drool? Hey, what's on the desk? Hey there, new kid. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. An orientation guide? Some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet. And there's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire... okay, I just read that. The hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Alright, so if I hover over something of interest, then that'll appear. Alright. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. Dude, you are in a school of ultimates. Everyone's gonna be a weirdo. I can already tell. What time is it? Can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I just got here. When I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government. So I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. What's off is that's a 4x3. What year is this? That's what's off here. The government couldn't have funded you a 16:9 LCD screen? What the heck? In any normal classroom, this is where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. If I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Okay, let's see. What might have happened is... I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall. And then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean... this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. But if that's true... that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows. It's like it's a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. Should probably head back to the main hall. Hold on, I'm noticing like a spike in frames. I don't know if that's me. I'm just gonna wait it out a sec. Hopefully it recovers. Just give it a few. There we go. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the B button. Let me inspect the room a little bit more. Is this the same, what the heck? Okay, yeah. That's the same description. What's this say? Okay, it's not gonna give me an option to rate that. So the... Yeah, alright, I think that's everything of interest besides the door. Leave the area, sure. Oh! Oh, the hallway is kind of weird too. It's getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head into the main hall. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the B button while moving to run. Oh gosh. Is this... does this have horror elements? Am I gonna have to run from something? Ooh, okay. Pixel art map. Also, you can press the Y button to bring up a map. Press the Y button again to close the map. How convenient. Okay, so... it's not... four-way directional, like, this perspective always reminds me of Etrian Odyssey / Persona 1. I know they weren't the first to implement this type of thing, but those were the first that I played, at least off recent memory, that has this perspective and movement. Okay, so my objective is to get to... hold on, I'm experiencing some frame drops again. This, do I have a log? Okay, so there's the strafe. That's reminiscent of, like I mentioned, Persona 1. So yeah, we do get a strafe. I forget the objective. I'm just gonna look around. I wonder where this red door leads. Starting to feel sick standing here. Okay, so that's not my objective. Thing. Short-term memory, I already forgot where I need to go. AV room? Okay, I know I don't need to go there. Keep out. Police tape. The school store, I guess it's not open. Oh, you think? What gave that away? Yeah, let's see. That's another exit. Is this stairs? By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there. Okay, okay.
Hey, another new kid?
So that was where I was supposed to go.
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Who the heck is that guy on the right? He looks like a... looks like a warrior.
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
I know that voice. Is that... Aegis / Nanako?
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good
Oh, gee, I
cutoff
guess, I mean...
point, but I wonder if this is
From Persona.
everyone.
Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. These guys look crazy, man. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered here, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. Yeah, and I'm the only one with L aura. Is that what the kids say these days? I don't know. I know W aura is a thing. Oh, how's it going? My name's Makoto Naigi. Naigi? Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden, I was just asleep. Okay, so that didn't just happen to me. Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. Is that a thing? Can you say it like that, curiouser? As an I don't know. I'm not an English major. I've just haven't heard it like that before. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt. that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it.
Just a moment. There's something else we must address.
Listen to me.
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. Dude, I got here at like 7. I'm sorry. I don't got an excuse. I'm sorry. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment. Okay, so this guy's like the ultimate tattletale or something. The ultimate police officer.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it. Hey, she's so real. Love her. Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves? Well, now's no time for frickin' introductions. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we don't know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way. Then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? Still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. I'm absolutely digging the presentation. I love the blend of 2D, 3D. I don't even know if this is just like 2D, obviously placed on top of 2D. I don't know, like I want to say, I keep bringing up parallax like I know what I'm talking about, but that probably isn't it. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. I would like to ask about this giant, like, safe door? Wall thing? But let's actually talk to the people first. I don't like you, Kiyotaka Ishimaru. So maybe I'll get the worst first out of the way.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity.
Okay.
Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Ultimate moral compass. Okay. So he's SMT law coded. So that's Kiyotaka, according to what I saw about him on that thread. He went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. There's something I'm noticing about this font, is that the I is weirdly spaced, and it makes me think that there's like a space in between or before each I when it's already like part of a word. So I don't know. It's just a nitpick. The title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Okay. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naigi, right? That's a good name. A strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. You know what? You're alright. You're alright. I always knew you were a good guy. I'm so easy. Compliment me once and I'm on your side. But to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it.
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right? The show? I don't even know if I used that right. This guy is kind of annoying. Oko Fukawa.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko. Toko Fukawa.
Why is this line voiced? Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Maybe the other guy's line was voiced and I just talked over it. Or went on a tangent. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers. That's a good craft. That's a good profession to go down. The ultimate writing prodigy. That's pretty. Yep, that's a pretty good line of work to go down. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all.
What's your problem?
It's not polite to stare, you know. Okay, so
What the heck?
it is voiced. It's just not always one-to-one voiced with the line. And I get why they do that. Because it's more efficient that way sometimes when you don't want to fully voice a script, so I get it. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. I'm sorry, I just have resting stare at people like filthy creature face. Filthy creature? No, I thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. Girl, you ain't even that bad. I dare say you are not ugly.
I'm telling you.
Don't bother trying to lie to... Girl, you need... You're not ugly. I know it's true, otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway,
Whatever, I don't really care, I'm used to it. Talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. Sayaka Maizono.
hi, I'm Sayaka Maizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Alright, voiced. Ultimate pops. Oh, okay, you're the pop. You're the idol. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing. And that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Sayaka Maizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Oh, did they have a backstory? Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Okay, he just alluded to something. I feel like it's gonna come up later. But for narrative purposes, we're just shelving that for now. That's fine. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. Did we say that out loud? Huh? Did you hear me? Okay. He didn't say that out loud. I'm psychic. Okay, I have reason to believe you at face value. Did I just contradict myself? I have reason to believe you. You just read my thought. And one instance is enough for me to believe every word you say. Kidding, I just have really good intuition. Ah, you got me. Ah, Sayaka, that's Sayaka. She's a sharp one. Are you gonna read my mind again?
Hey,
By any chance? Now what? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto,
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right.
sorry.
Well, we can't make friends? We can't... whatever. We can talk about this later. He just wants to stay on schedule. Okay. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. Yeah. Okay, conversation shelved for narrative purposes. But it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. Alright. Leon Kuwata. Leon, huh?
The name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
Ultimate... Oh, you're the baseball dude. I recognize that name. Your hair is different. From this art to your portrait. It's different. That's why I didn't recognize him. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? What's wrong? Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all.
Give me a break.
What, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Yeah, because that's what the art led me to believe. So, it's not based on, like, assumptions, it's based on what the game fed to me as information, so I apologize. Shaved head? No, I was expecting more of a, you know, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Aw, man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? Hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of national championship regulations. But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know,
I don't like bait. You're so good at it. Okay, you know what? You don't have to like something that you're good at. That's fine. That's fine. That's fair. I've never gone to a single practice. You've never gone to a single practice? He's never practiced, and he was still this team star player? He's some kind of prodigy. And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. Are you gonna do like the reverse of Michael Jordan? Where he had his baseball era, but sucked and went back to basketball? Are you gonna be a basketball player? Dream for the future. My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right? You know what? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, music will always be relevant.
you know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set.
How cool is that?
This new version of me is that's chasing my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that coming from a baseball all-star. Hey man, like, it's alright to pursue other things. Like, I support this dude. Yeah, if he wants to be a singer. It's like when Metro Man stopped being a hero in what's that movie called? Megamind? To pursue music because he just didn't feel fulfilled or didn't like the grind anymore. Hifumi Yamada. Hifumi Yamada. I think that's how I pronounce it. I don't know.
I am Hifumi Yamada. If
Yama.
you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
I don't mind.
Why is that your nickname? Ultimate fanfic. You're the fanfic creator. I feel like you'd get along well with the writer that's to our left. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? World of 2D? Well, in that world, I'm well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. This guy spends all his time on TV No, that's not the right website. There's a fanfic website that I used to go to. I forget the URL. But whatever. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a... Okay, he's talking about doujins. Okay. Alright, yeah. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be? Yeah, tainted. That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
Words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I'm like Van Gogh. Utterly unappreciated in my time. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You don't gotta exaggerate that much. I'm sure you're good, but calm down. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fanfiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naiki, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. Naiki is a really awkward name for me to say. I don't know why. For my work is filled with deepest meaning. What kind of meaning?
yes indeed.
It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Oh, he makes those types of doujins? Okay. Alright, next round. We're doing these in batches. Okay, that's a good way to break it up. I think so far you have my favorite character design. This is the aesthetic that me personally I'm attracted to. Aoi Asahina.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
Blue Morning Princess. Right? Asa is whatever. Yeah, that's not what that is. Hey, I'm Aoi Asahina, but oh, she just said that. Why am I reading that? Ultimate swimming. Oh, you're the swimmer. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. Combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, sure. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. I don't blame you. I'm pretty average. Makoto Naigi. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. Sure you did. Sure you did. No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naigi. Makoto Naigi. Just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm, like she was writing something. I mean, okay, I did that in, like, elementary to middle school when I would do spelling bees. So I get it, but for memorization, I don't know. What are you doing? You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I did not know that. I've never heard of that before in my life. Yeah, same, dude. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spelled exactly like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you. Same here, sure. Well, one thing I learned is that she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. Chihiro Fujisaki.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I feel like, I need to mix down the background music and turn up the voice. Because, I don't know, the voice kinda sounds muffled. Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed when I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here, nice to meet you.
Huh?
Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time. Which is why I said nice to meet you. Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry. Apologize for that.
Yeah.
Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she created. She's the ultimate programmer. Okay, cool. That's cool. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. This is the archetype that I usually gravitate towards whenever I experience stories like this. I don't know, there's something about it that's endearing to me. Hey, so listen, I'm really sorry. What are you apologizing for now? Just because you seem so upset. You must be mad at me, right? Well, nah, sorry, I just have upset, resting upset face. That's just what it is. No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something.
Huh?
Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. Yokata. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. You know what? Same. Same, Makoto. Same. Hold on. Let me see if I could fix the mix. Oh, there's no option for... Maybe I gotta go back to main menu after save. Kyoko Kirigiri. Oh wait, I've seen this type of what does this character look so familiar? I don't know, maybe it's this type of character design that I've seen a lot before. Can I ask your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Ultimate question mark. The ultimate mystery. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know. Her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see there were students like me. Ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Would this girl be one of them? So... What are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant... Getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Or should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. What was that flash of white? No, I don't have to tell you. So I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online. I was thinking maybe she got picked up by chance like me, but... Her face is like an iron mask. She doesn't want to tell me anything. No point in asking. If she doesn't want to tell me anything. Junko Enoshima. I've definitely seen this girl before.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
You're the fashionista. Yeah, I remember. Why is your smile like that? It looks so... stylistic. Anyone would recognize this one. He's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshop. Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real. Of course
What
not.
can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. Yeah, and not even cover photos. It's normal to edit regular old photos that you would just upload. If you're surprised by that, you'd totally be blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. You make the eyes and junk super big, and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh. So many dreams are getting crushed today. What, you think she's ugly? Dude, she's fine. Like... It's a... Mondo Owada. Mondo? Mondo? Mondo?
Name's Mondo Owada.
Mondo Owada, okay. Okay, sure. Guy got a mouth on him, that's fine. He's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I'd better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Is that the vibe you get from him? Okay, this dude. Like, this dude on the... Or, I don't know, like, what they identify as, but this character... Like, I'm interested in their story. Those four over there are the only ones left. Sakura Ogami. Oh, sorry, my apologies.
Sakura Okami.
I did not know you were... Actually, I still don't know what you identify as, but yeah. I apologize for... Oh, geez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. Oh, same dude. Hey, I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I... Oh, hold on. I accidentally put it on auto. How do I turn that off? That third also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates. The game missing link. Oh, okay. It's R1. Any incoming Hope's Peak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey.
Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. I would too. I don't blame you. Then she started to poke and prod. What? Hey, back up, lady. Or, back up. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Okay, you look cool. Yakuya Togami. Yakuya Togami. That's a hard word for me to say. Hard name, I mean. Ultimate affluent progeny? You're rich? You're a rich dude? That's the most half-hearted introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I could do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Yakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. Okay, he is rich. He's already started started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. Everything I learned about him from Hope's Peak Academy read online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you gonna stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training. Ooh, I like the character design here too. Yasuhiro Hagakure.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Ultimate clairvoyant. Ah, you're the clairvoyant. Yasuhiro Hagakure. Known as Supernova in the psychic community. The trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be...
Okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
You're serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot, running off with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, sure. He was just joking. Oh, that Yasuhiro. That Joker. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get... What's a brewski? Is that like... alcohol? And get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're not... Okay, that is alcohol.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually... You're 21? Oh, okay. I just assumed this was a high school. It might be a college. I don't know. They said you must at least be in high school, so I don't know if this is open to above that. Yeah, I just assumed it. Okay. I've been held back a few times. Okay. That just throws out my thought process. And well, it's a long story. A few times. Well, I bet that is a long story. Celeste. Oh, simply Celeste. I like it.
We have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Okay, you do have a last name. Ludenberg. Ludenberg. I always have like a lot of trouble pronouncing what I'm assuming German or something close to German sounding names. Because there's like like, for example, Berg. I don't know how to properly say that without like sounding like a tourist, basically. It is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer if you just call me Celeste. Okay, she just simplified it for me. You are Japanese, right? You're not a dirty gaijin, as they say?
Huh?
Of course. Why would you ask? Oh, wait. She's a chunibyo. He thinks that she has powers. I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. Okay, this is like that one anime. Kunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai? From like mid 2010s. That's something that I watched in high school, if I remember correctly. But yeah, because of that anime, Chunibyo, or that term, that archetype is always stuck in my head. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. Basically, Chunibyo is like a... How do I explain this? It directly translates to middle schooler syndrome, and it's a description where the afflicted thinks they have powers or are special or are part of a world that doesn't seem like it is, or something like that. It's very fantastical, very imaginative, sometimes to their detriment, oftentimes grown out of. At least that's my understanding of it. She's playing... I don't think she wants to say anything more about it. Okay, that's fine. Or maybe she actually... Her name actually is Celeste. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenbach. He's ultimate gambler who's now... Oh, so she's the gambler. Okay. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, entering the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I can imagine her doing the Ojo-sama laugh, the oh ho ho ho, with the wait, like that, oh ho ho ho, something like that. I don't know. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We're done with that. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of... something. Okay, time to get down to brass tacks. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see. Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after... I just said that, but sure. Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? That's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Exactly. That's what we're all. That's why we're all freaking out. Oh man, that portrait. You could feel the anger off that portrait. The one before this. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes were, right? Yeah, they were bolted shut with a metal plate over. But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing. Even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. When was this game made? PDA? And it's not referring to public displays of affection? You're talking about the electronic device? And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
There wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What's it doing there? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something?
Is it?
What, like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off? And we're not actually at school?
Hey,
Come on, don't think like that, cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure. Really? Knocking us out? Putting us to sleep? Then placing us in individual rooms? That's procedure? Well, I don't know. This is a special school anyway.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think we wanted to do something to surprise us?
what the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then, it began. Is it Monokuma?
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on?
What's
Can everyone
happening?
hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful and completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience.
Oh, we got nothing better to do. Might as well head over now. Unless we need to use the bathroom first.
That's all. I'll be waiting.
Okay, see you there. What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me. Okay, that guy is all business. He went straight there. Not even questioning it. What, you're just gonna take off just like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God that was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
Alright, I guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was really looking forward to that nap, too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
For me, I want to go with you. Is that then? I will see you all there.
Anyway,
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. Uneasy feeling I'd had before. Couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here? Is this like, I forget the archetype, this is like kudere, right? Not necessarily. Because when I think kudere, I think of like a slightly different thing. It's like a cool archetype. Or described as cool, but yeah. I also like this type of character too.
I see.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got jump scared and no offense, I'm sorry. I have to say sorry, I'm sorry. If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm really nervous. We don't have a choice, we have to. There's nothing wrong with women with muscles. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem lies with me. I just scare easy. Like, muscles, big muscles, scare me. Like, not even thinking about gender, but big, strong, like, muscles, like, I don't know. On this type of character design, I don't know. It just... Unless they're on my side and we don't know that this character is on our side, then I feel threatened. Threatened is the right word. Alright. Let's save that. Hold on. Can I... Oh, there's a transcript, okay. Hold on. I want to get to a menu. No, okay. I like this character. I like this character. I like the character. Junko Enoshima. There's no character here that I dislike except for maybe this dude. I don't know if he's creepy or not. I'm gonna reserve my my opinion. Well, I don't hate any of these characters. Maybe I feel threatened by some of these characters. This dude is fine. He complimented me that one time, and so I'm eternally indebted to him. Because, you know, as guys, we don't get compliments. A mailbox, there's nothing inside. Are you okay? Is everyone okay? Okay, so they're just gonna have short blurbs. Alright, let me look at the... I have a question about this wall. Holy cow, what's with this huge metal hatch? Looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the same main hall I was in before, right? This door definitely wasn't here then, though. I'm assuming that this is the entrance to the school, blocking them from exiting. That's my guess.
This is bad.
What was with that announcement? It was like totally creepy. I can look at a map, right? Oh, what the... Oh, wait. Okay, so this shows the things that we can observe. Leave the area. Hold on. I would like to talk to Girly here. Something weird is going on here, right? It's not just me. Yeah. Something is definitely going on.
Listen.
I know how you feel, but all we can do now is check it out, right? I like that character a lot already. That surveillance camera has what... Oh yeah, that's a turret! There's no way that's a real gun, right? I mean, you never know. This is a government-funded school. Oh wait, this is in America. They wouldn't... I tried to make a joke there, but it fell flat before I could commit to words. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government. Like I said, brought up again. I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. It's... Okay, it's the same text because I made the joke about it being 4x3. Leave the area? Yes. Okay, Green Hall. I'm just gonna call this... I'm just gonna, yeah, designate them by... Okay, by colors. I came from here. I have to go to the gymnasium. Which is over here. What was Ren again? Oh, it was A. Okay. Or B, I mean. Oh, I love the presentation of that. This type of scene introduction, at first like glance, or at least immediately what comes to mind for me is Super Paper Mario, when the worlds are drawn in and then that pop up. That's the vibe I'm getting from the scene introduction here, and to some extent Thousand Year Door, the way like a building would fold into place after entering into that building. God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. You gotta get that checked out, man. Like, you never know. Like, you could have, never mind. I'm not gonna... Where's the... log? I missed out on a line. RB. Open transcript. For some reason, the transcript button isn't working. Oh well. Why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that like seriously not good? Why am I trying to give a voice? I can't do. I'm going to assume like a Valley Girl accent. I can't do that. I can try, and it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna be doing a lot of voice, like self-voice acting here. Self-voice acting, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be doing a lot of voices here. And I'm just gonna... Most of it is just gonna be me speaking naturally, so... I gotta get used to it. They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. Brother, if you think... Okay, no, I'm gonna keep it to myself. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah, you're alright. I like you. I like you.
Shit.
Well, hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey! Where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop! No running! Oh, is it because he's running in the halls of a school and that's prohibited?
Well then.
I too shall go. Hey, wait! Don't leave me here all alone! Oh, I guess I don't exist. All alone. I'm here. Okay, time for some more tutorial action. You can press the Y button to observe the room you're in. Oh, I just figured this out organically in the other room. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, hey guys, what's up? Me and the gang. Just being all tooty at the function, you know how it is. Okay, so I can observe a display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside. Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Where are all the other students? Why aren't we the only ones here? They all left. Apparently we don't count as people to some people. They would consider themselves alone when staying in the same room as us. And therefore we do not count.
Bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to assume that I'm gonna say this exact thing, same thing. Can I enter here? Oh, okay, yeah, that is to the gym. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo,
See? Told ya. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. You say so. I've never attended school in Japan. I almost said Japan. I don't know why. I've never attended school in Japan. I don't know how it is over there. This could be normal over there. Who knows? Not me. But in a way, that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
What's happening? Let's see what he has to say. Oh, it's that art style again.
Huh? Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear.
You sure? I'll take your word for it.
I am...
Okay.
Monokuma!
My assumption was correct. I did see this guy, like, before.
And I am this school's headmaster.
You're the headmaster? It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Oh, the sound effects, it's all goofy. Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. Teddy bear can talk. Yeah, get with the program, dude. We've all accepted this. Calm down, I'm sure there's a speaker inside it.
Hey!
I told you already. I'm not a teddy bear. Oh, it's like when Teddy in Persona 4 says, I'm not a bear, or something. I don't know. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster. I'll show you... Oh, what? Wow, it moved! Seriously, man, calm down. Probably just a remote control toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep. Deeper than the Mariana Trench. Okay. Weird thing to bring up, but sure. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA couldn't recreate or even comprehend it. Ah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that. Oh no. Oh no, he makes bear puns too.
Well,
Bear that. Really? You really are. Unfortunate. Now then, moving on. We really must hurry and get started.
Come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns? Don't encourage him. Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so he has abandoned the gag. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I don't know if I could take another game of Teddy.
Good morning.
Everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning. Good morning. Okay. He's the type that does the what is it? Kirits? Or something like that? The stand, bow, that thing that you do at the start of Japanese class in homeroom? I don't know. I've never attended Japanese school. I don't know.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Let's commence with a most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? Now then. Regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. What? We're here forever? In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. What? What did he just say? Until the day we die? Oh, but fear not, we have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Honestly, permission to speak freely. You don't gotta pay rent, and you get food and housing. This ain't a bad deal. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that you can be 100% sure. Ah, and just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off? All those metal plates all over the school. They're here to keep us trapped in here? That's exactly what they're here for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. I don't know what voice I'm putting for this dude. I don't know why I'm voicing him like this. So with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon. Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke. Cut it out. This isn't funny anymore. You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you. But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, no, I'm just gonna stop doing the voice. I don't know why I gave him that voice. You'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live there or here forever would be quite the problem. I guess me personally, I'd be the only one that'd be okay with it. Because I'm thinking so much about rent and daily necessities.
What's this?
If that's all provided to me, that's all I need, and maybe some video games, and like I'm good, I'm Gucci, like I'm fine, I'm good. Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? I assume that this was not among the curriculum or one of the features or requirements is a better word to say of attending this school, because this feels like a shocking revelation that is just being laid onto us now. And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave? Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really? As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause. What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know, if one person were to murder another. This is a murder mystery? Or this is a battle royale type thing? Murder? Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. Bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? What? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What are you talking about? To kill each other is... To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it. He says it so matter-of-factly. We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other? Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Let us go home already. Oh, it's that fisheye close-up shot that's in a lot of movies that I see. And that line was fully voiced. You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go! Let us go! You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? You can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead and go on a killing spree. Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up?
You know?
You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. You can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Reveal the trick? Yeah, because, I mean, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like... Get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo replaced himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder. Listen up. This has gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What do you mean? Like your hair? Ooh! Oh, he got you there! Ah! The air horns start blaring, like everyone's screaming in the crowd. Mondo roared out, and there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. It's like Josuke Higashita from part 4. I think I said the last name wrong. I feel like there are more syllables in that last name. Josuke Higashikata? I might be wrong on that. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. Locked onto his target. Oh, I don't know how to do that, like, threatening delinquent voice.
Either way, I'm gonna rip you
Hey, it's all boys.
Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it!
What, no comeback this time?
Piece of shit!
Is this a bomb?
Watch out!
Get rid of it.
Huh?
Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did... Explosion! The hell?
What the?
Sure as hell wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, when it's in real life. I'd never seen anything like it.
But
You've never seen fireworks, my man? But you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right? I told you, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. There's another one?
Damn you!
You seriously tried to kill me just now.
of course.
Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. Oh, the ones with turrets? The ones that are government sanctioned? That are apparently not American-made? If you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time. So don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment. That's just wrong.
Well,
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital. So naturally, we call it the e-handbook. Oh, how exciting, how original. How creative. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday handbook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
you guys.
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed.
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life. And see ya! Okay, dreary. And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So, do we actually learn things here? Or is this just like a prison or something? I mean, we do have freedom, but like, I don't know what to equate this to. Like, we were put on a deserted island or something. So guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or... Bill? What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we just need to calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is we each stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. Now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just... What is this?
Ridiculous.
A lie. That's what this is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This all has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? That nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. What, considering killing? They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Oh, that's the prologue. Surviving. Oh, okay. I see how that's gonna go down. That's gonna tick down from 15, like, eventually, like, it's just gonna... That's a good... Yeah. That's a good counter to have. Graphic. And the silhouettes are, I assume, are either gonna discolor or disappear. So we can keep track. Alright, I'm interested to see who goes first. This is a killer theme, by the way. Can I skip this? Should I skip this? I did see this in the beginning. Yeah, it's fine. Got an item. You received a school crest present. Alright, that was the prologue. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze. My breath caught in my throat. I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. To survive, daily life, chapter 1. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
So, what are you going to do now? I like this character a lot.
Hey.
She's very calm and collected, no matter what. So that's reliable, at least. Just stand around glaring at each other. Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right. She's right.
Listen to me.
Sometimes even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. Forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Someone hit me. Punish me. Okay, he's into that. Just kidding. If you have something to yell about, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid.
Back up. That's like the first thing that popped up in my head with that pose, that portrait. To look out for to look for a way out. Duh. We totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him.
But...
Before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True. We stumble around with no clue what the rules are. Something like that might happen again.
Alright.
Fine.
So then...
Let's hurry up and check out that stupid rule. The stupid rules already. Makoto Naiki. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. But just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on the screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited. This is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Unless they are discovered? So that means it's null and voided even if they kill, if they're found out, then it didn't matter? Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Okay, so you can make up the rules as you go. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face from the screen. POV, no. Like, I was about to make a joke about eyes being glued to the screen in a situation, but I couldn't think of one. POV, you are a millennial / Gen Z in any social situation. The joke landed in my head a bit better. I tried. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around.
The hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of those rules.
However,
If he got punished like we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what?
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die in here. Okay, you know what? That's kind of respectable in a way. None of that made much sense to me, but you are saying you will follow the regulations. Is that it?
That's true.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Yeah, what's interesting to me is that last part, unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. Just one sec. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Let's continue. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me.
give me a break.
Wait, what the... Why did she have that portrait like she was excited? More like full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget all this silly junk about murderers or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True. We need to find out exactly where we are. Is there a way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There's tons of questions we need to answer. They did say that modern conveniences are provided. I don't know if we have to pay for them or anything like that. I'm assuming they're free. I could be wrong. Alright, let's start looking around. I'll be going alone.
What?
Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on. That would never... Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. He's right, you know. He's actually right. Am I wrong? But... So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
Like, hell, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton. You gonna steal the secret formula? Just kidding. That was a really bad. I apologize. That was a very lame joke. That felt so dad-coded. I apologize. Oh my gosh, I wish I could take that back.
Such.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna kick your butt. Stop it, we shouldn't fight.
What?
The heck did you just say? You some kind of goody shoes? It's hard to like not because I don't.
You want to throw down?
I try to catch myself whenever possible. Who do you think you are? I am. You think you're my dad or something? No, I wasn't.
You son of a...
Wham! He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. One second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. Hold on, I'm dropping frames. I'm just gonna give it a second. I guess it doesn't matter as much in a visual novel. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade. Or it finally cut out completely. Oh shoot! Straight up knocked out? In a situation such as this, that's dangerous. When I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Gah. Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the X button. You can use this menu to check school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets. You can also save and load game data under the system section. Alright, this is where we get to change the system settings. And finally, press the back button to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info. But use this to review comments from everyone involved. Alright. Let me, already a max, huh? So I'm gonna move the BGM down 1. Is that safe? Yep. Hope that that makes the voiceover a bit better in comparison, the mix, more understandable. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. Okay, so that's the observables. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall, which says, announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Weird rule, but sure. The water's turned off at nighttime. I feel like that's an important detail. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a tool kit. One seems more useful than the other, not gonna lie. Maybe that's the man talking in me, but like, I don't know, I'm biased. Tools seem more useful to me than a sewing kit. I don't know. Hands up. Like, the sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. You know what? You know what? They patched it. they buffed the sewing kit because the toolbox was too overpowered. So they tried to balance it out. Okay. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of these tools should be ample. It's the difference between a dex build and a strength build. Don't think, just feel. Let's all enjoy ourselves. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. There's a lint roller here? I'm guessing that's what that is? Some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves. Yeah, we don't have maids here. Well, there's cameras in here too? We don't have privacy in our own room? I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. I'm not allowed to mess with the camera, so I'd better make sure I don't touch it. Okay, yeah, we saw that already. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. It looks like there's something in the drawer. Toolkit. Must be brand new. Still in the shrink wrap. Yeah, this is the toolkit that we were given. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. Yeah, okay. I mean, it should be nice to keep it on your person, so I don't know. At least for me, I would have took it. Well, you know, I'm not there. I'm not the lucky one like Makoto is. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. Anything I'm missing? There's the door, there's a TV. There's the trash, yeah. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartment or anything. All that's in the trash can is the paper I wadded up and threw away. Nice! This is probably just gonna be... Okay. Different text. Is this the bathroom? This would appear to be the bathroom. Oh, it's not opening. I guess it's locked. Wait. Why would it be locked? So a detail that was mentioned was that female bathrooms include a lock of their own. Specifically, girls' rooms with a lock of their own. Water's turned off at nighttime. Why is this locked if this is my bathroom? My key was on the desk. That leads me to believe that yes, this is my room. Although, I could be wrong. Like this door leads outside. This is locked too, huh? So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is... What's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out. And that's to get out of here. This is locked, though. Oh. It's not. Maybe we... It's locked, It's locked on the other side. And we unlock it to leave. Okay. It'd be weird if it was the other way around. I'm concerned as to why the bathroom is locked in our room. Leave the area? Yes. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others. There was someone waiting for me there. It's like something out of an old TV show. Wham! Oh, Chikoku! Does she have toast in her mouth? Was she running to school late?
Sayaka? Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. This is Ultimate Idol, right? Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you. That's true. I got knocked right there in front of everyone. Yeah, he lost so much aura. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. Dining hall?
You see...
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. Alright, dining hall. I love the pixel art map. Okay, so we're on the second floor. Dining hall is also second floor, right here. I love the way that goes in, transitions in. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much of a choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? Heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
thought you were joking. I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have an amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? Kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial. Sure thing, dude. Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're gonna be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. Yeah! When purple words show up, you press the Y button, you go into reaction mode. Oh, are you familiar with reactions? Well, just in case, let me explain. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection, and the A button to confirm it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to someone about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Ah, have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure you keep it in mind as the story keeps on moving forward. Alright. Purple words. By the way, Makoto. What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. Hold it! Wrong game. Continuing our self-introductions? We kinda got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. Oh yeah, this is the benched story thing that we had earlier. Sayaka wants to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious.
Hey,
I wanted to ask you something. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Black Root Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually, I was. I knew it. I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? I remember. Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was the fact that she remembered me, I'm guessing. That she remembered me! Hey, let's go! I can predict the future. I'm psychic. Just kidding. I just have really good intuition. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
hey,
Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. One sec, I'm getting a call. One second. I'm getting a call. I need to take this. Sorry about that. Okay. Good thing I looked at my audio.
The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here!
hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl? Yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. I feel like I mixed this wrong. Let me lower this a bit. It's too loud in comparison. Like something like that? What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Is she dead?
Huh?
Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting! How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really gonna be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
You're being a real jerk right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know... Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? You're, like, immediately suspicious by placing yourself in this, position. In my opinion, I would be immediately suspicious. I don't know, that's just me. Maybe I'm not a trusting guy, but... I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Oh gosh, everyone's here. Okay, since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but...
You see.
Yakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood.
You see.
Alright, let's see what Taka did. I spent some time looking around the dormitory and...
Listen to me!
There, I made the discovery of the sentry. I found that there was exactly one room for each person. Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already had a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it. Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is in fact my room.
And plus...
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks in the bathrooms in the girls' room. Or... Why did I have a lock on my room? If this is true. If this is the case, if that's a rule. But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here a while.
Quiet down and listen!
Well, better to have than not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honor S. student?
Got it!
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever is next. You have anything to say after this?
You see.
Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together. We all went up and down the school, double-checking the windows in all hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was... nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
What should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
Sucks.
Bad.
It really
bad.
sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on!
Calm down. You're starting to make me nervous. Anything to say after that?
You see.
The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
Sorry.
But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo,
I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about the giant hunk of metal.
What?
But even with Sakura
What?
and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing.
Shit.
It was as hard as, like, metal. Oh, really? Why is that?
Yes.
Well, yes, it
indeed.
is metal. Yeah. That's what I was, yeah. Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydrate. Girly, it's okay, you can cry. It's fine.
So then,
I should tell you what happened. It's so... Never mind. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world. It's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
But
There were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor.
however,
We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. Are those windows in the back, real? I see trees outside. Or does that lead to, like, a garden that stays within, like... I don't know. Can I investigate that? Or can I bring it up? Okay. So I can't actually highlight everyone here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That simplifies things. She is like my proxy for finding out information.
you
Blessed Toko and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up.
let's see.
If being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around the school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What were you thinking just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. Good point. I blame you for leaving me out. Okay, it's your fault. Not a good point. Yeah, that's not... You shouldn't... No. Bad. Bad. If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Bad, Toko. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with the dirties like you. What? What? Okay, I don't like Toko. I don't. Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach. Okay, I don't like this character. He's very... mean.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How can you just say something so awful to someone you just met?
Hey, come on.
Alright, guys, everybody calm down. Okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now, you're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left.
that's good. What?
Oh, hold on. That was real dialogue. I thought it would just go to the same dialogue. Okay. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen, and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food, at least. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. That's great. That's yeah. That's a good perk. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not.
But...
Was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything.
Huh?
Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? I don't like this guy. Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard!
What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually,
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. True. Facts.
Hey!
Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die at any second.
Shit.
He's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on.
Hmm?
You really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Hey, you're alive! What's up, Kyoko? Kyoko! Where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. Map? What the? Where did you find this?
Well,
It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
But more important...
Never mind that. What's it mean?
it would seem...
Let's look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
However...
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was the details about the first floor. Then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn? But if this is really Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this. You know, negative stuff. Aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
yo,
Worried? What's there to be worried about? This guy is too laid back. There comes a point where you gotta be worried a little bit. I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. That doesn't even make sense.
you know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
What's your
Why
problem?
are you laughing? So funny. I'm just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. We didn't find who's behind this. So I have no idea what's going on. Okay, that's annoying noise. Huh? It's not crystal clear to you what's going on?
Are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. You want to leave. You just have to kill...
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? You saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability, a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually...
As someone who's come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? I'm looking at the mix and I feel like I want to lower it a bit. The tad. Let's see if that's good. I'm just monitoring the audio every now and then. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
Let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why?
Are you okay
The way
with
things are
this?
now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, we'll wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure.
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we
I
do?
see what you mean, but I think we can agree to that. It's like the little Gothalita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me.
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. Hey, don't speak for all the men here, but I also agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
If everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you will excuse me.
Huh?
Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
Almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives. Oh yeah, there's no water at night.
I hope you are
So,
well.
goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like.
Huh.
Adaptability.
Hmm.
So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting?
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What
We have
can
no other
do?
choice, man. We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
This.
We have to just give up. What does Josuke say? What about... Tonansta or something? I don't know the Japanese for hair. It's not, no, I'm not gonna guess. That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the
Our
end,
only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Aw.
Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. No use, it really is locked. Why is that? We have to figure that out. Wrong, not locked. Holy crap! Geez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something.
What?
Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Naigi. This is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit?
Hey!
Didn't you see the notice? Wait, can't you read? The bathroom in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock in a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not like it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and bees and all that. What are you implying here, sir?
Listen up!
Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. That's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? You just gotta turn the doorknob and lift up when you pull.
Yes, indeed!
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob, lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're not lucky at all.
Bye-bye!
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Okay. Hey, wait! Kora! Mate! So...
This
Yeah,
is
it's
a school
voiced. Let's
announcement.
go.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, this place got bed bugs? Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. Well, you're not like gonna shower or anything? Not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? Kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Monokuma Theater. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. When I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Alright. Apparently it's morning. But thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. He did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. Buddy, you should use the bathroom. I don't know, maybe I'm being too, like, realistic. But at least do your, like, morning routine in the bathroom. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Okay, this guy just... no shower. No bathroom. No brushing teeth. He's like, I'm going to... just take life as it comes, and I'm gonna be completely real, okay. So my objective is to find Sayaka. But I see you.
Hey!
Ohayo, Makoto. Ohayo. Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day.
You understand?
Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day. Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. Can I find Sayaka's room? Maybe I can knock at it. Toko, Junko, Chihiro, Celeste, Aoi, Sakura, Leon, Yasuhiro, Ifumi. Did I miss it? Maybe it's at the other end. Sayaka. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I could use that. Hello? Ohayo, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Perfect timing. Huh? Listen, I have a favor to ask. Okay, what's the favor? What do you need from me?
Um,
I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Yeah, why are you shocked? This place, yeah. This place is the Wild Wild West. You gotta be prepared. Whoever is keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here. I'd be more worried about the students, honestly. Whoever presented us with the rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. We never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect herself. Well, now that I think about it, the display case in the gym entry had a bunch of stuff. Maybe... Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Like I said.
I'm psychic.
Okay. Oh, she read my mind again. I'm just kidding. Seriously, I have amazing tuition. Or intuition. Tuition? Is she paying for college or something? Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. Oh, fast travel, let's go. You can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been, or places that are blocked off. And depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you can't be able to, or won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost. Forever. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, so, like, we could get lost, huh?
Hey,
Going to the gym, right? Yeah, that's right. Good. Let's get moving. I know it's first floor. Go there. Oh, this actually shows where everyone is. Hmm. There's a bathhouse here? Okay. Wait, dormitory is first floor. Okay. Okay, bathhouses aren't. Oh, gym was on the second floor? No, we can't access that. Oh wait, no. We're on the east wing. Okay. This goes to the main building. All right. Yeah, I recognize this place. Okay. So the gym is over here. I know I can like teleport there, but let's just find some people on the way.
hey, Makoto.
Well, look who it is. Sup, guys? What are you up to? We're picking up where we left off yesterday. I'm really hoping we find something today. If we do, I'll be sure to let everyone know ASAP. How about you? We have to find some way out of here, no matter what. That's why you went with Hina and Toko?
However,
Well, Hina's the only one... Or Hina's the one that invited Toko. I have trouble talking to people directly. Understandable. No need to explain. We understand. Right, gym time. Let's get those reps in. Lightweight. Oh wait, this is open now? Yeah, there's a sword there. There's a katana. Real Nihon steel. Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Never mind. Not real Nihon steel. In fact, it's fake Nihon steel. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. Demo. Jeez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands. Okay. Oh, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little. You think so? Yeah, sword's cool. But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it up in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. You'll protect me. I doubt our ability to do so after we were knocked out so easily the day before. Thank you for saying that. I've got you on my side. I guess I don't need a weapon after all. This girl is being too much of a kiss-up. She is so suspicious. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. You are being manipulated, my man. You gotta be more careful. You gotta put up your defenses, man. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. You're in the palm of her hand now. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Sword's gone now, because we took it. It's a helmet of some sort. Why is something like that on display? Nice! There's all kinds of stuff on the shelves up above. A plaque. I guess it's to commemorate some kind of championship. It's a gold statue of Buddha. Why is something like that on display? Some terracotta clay figures. They don't look like the kind of thing you'd put in a high school gym. Nice. Nothing on that side. Anything over here? Nope. Okay, back out. There's that TV again. There's the... Okay. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
Oh, I get the feeling. You know that feeling when you're trying to conversate with someone over text that you're interested in, and you're desperately trying to continue the conversation, and whatever you think of just turns out dry, and you get anxious because you feel like you're being annoying, and so you just stop the conversation like altogether, and you start ghosting. Yeah, that's what this feels like. Just kidding. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? Huh? You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space. Such an idea is foreign to me. Just kidding. Oh, but you're probably super bored, just standing around doing nothing. Not that it's just... Or, it's not that it's boring, it's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. Oh yeah, that's right, as an idol, you were probably super busy. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day.
Listen.
This is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Yume, you say? Yumeda? Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. Oh, way to turn the tables on her, because you don't want to answer the question. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know? I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that aren't so pleasant. Huh?
You see,
I honestly believed that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off of your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, make your dream a reality. You have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus even for a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. Yeah, it's like that saying. If you stop rowing, then the stream will carry you backwards or something like that. It's like a Chinese proverb or something. I forget how it's specifically said. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
oh no!
Don't get the wrong idea, it's super fun.
But,
But that's exactly what scares me. Huh?
um,
I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
but that's why.
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
You see,
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least, that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. You know what? That's a good point. While you've gone missing in this school, there could be people on the outside looking for you? Is that a thing? Are we being looked for right now? Are we missing children? Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still, Sayaka,
why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate, but I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? Hopefully you don't go on and kill something else, like a person. No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Sayaka. Actually, Harahetta, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? So,
Okay.
you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. What? What? You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Okay, you got me. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. She is an idol. She has to know how to act. That's a skill that comes with the territory. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat before returning to our rooms. Already to our rooms? Okay, daytime. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, like, besides staying alive, there isn't much these students were told to do. Like, this isn't a normal school where the objective is to study and learn and take classes, right? So they're kind of all just hanging around. As you live out your school life here, you will be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can get these presents from Mono Machine in the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness intimate events, and new info will be added to each person's report card. These events can open up new skills, which will prove useful as everything plays out. Skills, huh? We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also, keep in mind that when you talk with a classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you will automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end, and the story will progress. If you prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose to simply go to sleep and skip it. But what kind of loser would do something like that, right? Just kidding. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward with the story, then... Anyway, why don't you try it out by spending some time with Miss Sayaka Maizono? She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think? Alright. Leave, sure. But what if I don't want to hang out with Sayaka? What if I want to hang out with someone else? Well, like Junko here, for example. Will it give me the option?
Aww.
Getting stuck in here is like totally disgusting. I want to get out of here. Oh, it won't give me the option. Okay. Ahoy hoy, remember me? The one and only Hifumi Yamada. Who could forget you? Oh, okay, so there's a map where we can... Oh, let me see if I... Okay, hold on. So this map has... Oh wait, where's she? She in the dining hall? I want to see if I can hang out with her. Yoko. Oh, there's Celeste as well. Everyone's working hard trying to find an exit, are they not? Good luck with that. I have no interest in such menial labor. Yeah, because she's actually fine staying here, which is... Like... Honestly, I'd be fine staying here without, like, the threat of being killed by a fellow classmate. This feels like a pretty good setup. I understand why people want to leave because they have hopes and dreams, but I have no such things. Alright, laundry. Hello!
What should I do?
I'm kind of scared. Are we really trapped in here? There's some magazines lying around. Probably to kill some time while you're waiting for your laundry. Yeah, that's right. They don't have, like, smartphones. Because their electronics were taken from them. Where is Kyoko? There she is.
Why?
Why is Hope's Peak Academy like this? Very bizarre. So I'm guessing the only one that I can hang out with, or at least the game will let me hang out with, is Sayaka. Oh, actually, let's try to go to the kitchen. We haven't explored that yet. So we visited the cafeteria, the dining room, but we haven't been to the kitchen itself. And I'm assuming that's in this doorway here. Look at all those fruits and vegetables. Jeez, these guys are stocked up. Ollie. Hey, did you find a way out of here? I didn't find a thing. Nothing. Zippo. Zilch. Lost all my motivation. I feel like you would be a good person to get close to. Just in case we needed protection. How do we get out of here? There's gotta be an exit somewhere. It's a deli-style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside. Nice! Nice! Okay, so I think I need to actually keep exploring. There are knives back here. This is dangerous. There's some kitchen knives hanging on the wall. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I had no idea you needed so many to cook. Brother, you need to get in the kitchen more. You know that saying where you need to touch grass? You need to touch... kitchenware. I don't know. And I need to be selecting a lot more things so that I get the currency. Leave the area? Yes, please. So we have a bathhouse. Looks like I can't get in there. Okay, maybe that opens up at a later time. So there's public bathrooms as well. For some reason. That's one thing I can select. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Nice! That's it. Yes, we will leave. We can... I'm assuming we can't go in the girls' bathroom, right? This is the girls' bathroom. Obviously, I can't go in. Yeah, makes sense. What's this trash symbol? Is this my room? As in me, the player? This is... lock. And there's a hatch on the ground. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Nice! I need to be collecting this currency if I want to make purchases. Is anyone in their room right now? Coco, Sayaka. Let's go check out Coco. I guess I should press the doorbell.
What's your problem?
Okay, I don't like this character. It's not that I don't like this character. I am scared of this character's mental state. Why do I have to go through all this? I didn't do anything to deserve it. And I don't like that she's rude. She spazzes out on people. I guess I should press the doorbell. Let's hang out with Sayaka.
Listen.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Yeah. Are you going to try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take your time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like... I wish I could give her a present. I don't think I have anything on my person. What would you like to give her? Nothing! I will give her my undying love. No, I can't, because that doesn't exist in the inventory. Or my heart. Are you sure you don't want to give her something? Yeah... Makoto? Do you think you can make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Just, I guess that was kind of formal, but just because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. You weren't here with me. I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why.
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're here with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that, it's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. Is she a yandere? Is she going to, like... Either way, the vibes are off here. You wanted to talk to me? But since I had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? You remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of high school, or junior high. I think it might have been... Sparrows aren't that large. Cranes are... larger than herons? I want to say crane is the biggest bird here. I don't know if this matters. Let me look up what a heron is. I don't know what this is. I'm unaware. Okay, these are fairly large birds. Okay. Heron and crane difference. I would just want to see a comparison. I'm just gonna say heron. It was a heron, wasn't it?
Oh no!
Oh, a crane. It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
Okay.
That's right. That's what it was. It was so big, the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see,
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thank me. I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Okay. Like, why do I keep falling for her antics? Yeah, I kind of figured.
But...
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we'd meet again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school. But maybe, but still. I'm sure you'd help me find my way out. Just like that crane. You'll save me.
You see.
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her? I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said,
I'm psychic. There's something about her, man. There's something about her. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
This is a school
Wow.
announcement. It is now
Already
10
10 p.m.? Really? We hung out with her all day?
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
It must suck for those that want to have midnight snacks. You can no longer do that unless you bring the food to your room.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. He didn't just stumble into the school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Monokuma Theater. Ahem. So I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, will have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Morning has come. What should I do today? More free time, huh? Okay, I don't know how much longer this chapter is gonna go for, but I do have somewhere I need to be tonight. So, I am gonna cut it off here for today. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Turn off notifications, it gets annoying. Especially if you use the app on mobile. See you tomorrow. Good night, goodbye. Thank you for watching. We're gonna continue with Danganronpa tomorrow as well.